Hey guys, it's Valintyn. Welcome back to Mystical Illuminations. And I have no idea who this video is for, but it's time to break the cord. It is time to cut those cords. And I apologize if this is triggering for anybody, because it's very triggering for me, but I know that I have to release this. I know that I have to release it. Like, I can feel my stomach, like my sacral chakra, like heating, like, you know how your body does when you're sick, and it almost overheats itself so that it can like kill off like whatever is like attacking you. Like, that's what's happening right now. Like, I can literally feel it. But this message is for somebody to finally cut those cords. Cut the cords. I don't care what it takes. It's not worth your future. I don't care how hard it is. It was hard when it was happening. Don't continue to make it hard for yourself by staying in an energy that no longer belongs to you. And this could be relationships, friendships, business partnerships, just casual partnerships, family. Okay, I want to hurry up and finish this message because my phone keeps cutting out and acting like it's running out of memory and all this other stuff. So I really just want to get, and I want to pull like one card for everybody. If you don't believe in tarot, if you are adverse to tarot, I don't intend to offend or disrespect anybody, but these are my beliefs and this is my channel, or this is my story. So, you know, feel free to click off if you no longer feel like this is resonating with you. But yeah, don't allow other people and their insecurities and the trauma that they have to do and the shadow work that they have to go through keep you in a space where you're not doing what you need to do, or you're ending up having to make decisions that should have never been yours in the first place. But if you do find yourself in those situations, please learn from them and take a higher perspective. Like, please do not, and I can't stress this enough, do not convince yourself that you are a victim, because you are not a victim. You are a beautiful and strong soul who simply was vibrating low enough to attract something that did not serve your highest good. And you know, everything serves our highest good, because like I said, everything is either a blessing or a lesson. So it's gonna serve you some way, somehow. But unfortunately, some experiences in the present moment just simply do not feel good. They do not produce you know, blissful, joyful, divine, what feels like divine energy. And so please be careful about the attachments, the soul ties, the everything that you're allowing yourself into. And I'm specifically speaking to my very sexual people out here, because my Venus and my Mars is in Gemini. So if you know, you know, at an early age I was very promiscuous, and that was a journey in itself that I had to go on, up until now, where like I don't take sex lightly. And so it's not something that I have unless I feel like unless I feel like God sent you. I'm sorry, I can't. I just can't. You're not worth it. You're not worth it. It's not worth it. And so I speak to you all to just say, like, be careful. And I know that like sometimes we do have to engage in certain practices and certain pleasures and, you know, entertain certain desires for certain reasons, but don't let that overtake you. Don't let it become something that you're like idolizing or worshiping, because we know we do that as well without realizing it. Like when you get digmatized and all that other stuff, excuse my language, or like being sprung or whipped, like those are attachments that are harnessing and literally like sucking your root energy out. Like your root chakra, like, yeah, it's feeding off of that, and your root chakra is your foundation. Everybody's root chakra is their foundation. So understand that if something is sucking the life out of your foundation, that means that your foundation isn't giving you what you need for the rest of what needs to happen for you to connect, for you to channel, for you to download. Because at the root of everything, you're all tied up, it's all knotted up, or it's all intertwined with somebody else. And now you living out not just your life, your karma, and your ancestral and generational like karma, you're living out somebody else's. Now you've intertwined yourself with somebody else's, and you don't even know why you're going through this stuff. You don't even know why you care so much. You don't even know why certain things are affecting you, because you're not on if y'all could see the cards that are literally popping out right now, like you're feeling all of this, you're experiencing all of this because you've allowed yourself to tie a cord to someone else. Today is the day. Break that cord. If you don't feel like it's serving your purpose, if you don't feel like it's serving your highest good, if you don't feel like it's doing something extremely beneficial, or at least the pros outweigh the cons, then I tell you right now to release whatever it is. Release it. A job, a person, a place, a thing, a memory. Release it. Release it. I know y'all heard that just now. Release it. If nothing else, if you were waiting on a sign, this is your sign. Release it. Release it. Release it. It is okay. Release it. Release it and watch how beautiful your life changes. Even if, like, you know how people be looking for miracles, and you know we talk about miracles over here, especially with me, we talk about miracles, but you don't know what a miracle is until you've made it out of a situation that you couldn't even see yourself out of. Allow the universe to show you that. Allow yourself to show you that. Allow yourself to show you that you don't have to wait on nobody else to convince you that, okay, it's time to go. No, whenever you decide that it's time to go, it's time to go. Don't convince yourself out of it. Don't let nobody else convince you out of it. It's time to go. Because if you allow yourself to continue sitting in that energy when it's time to go, you're going to be forced out. You're going to be forced out, and you're not going to like it then. You're not going to like it. You're not going to like it. And when it's time to really do that work, it's going to be 10 times harder, because now it's not just your work. You're doing work for you and someone else. Make the choice. It may feel like a blind choice, but it's not. It's never a blind choice. You know, your heart knows. Your heart, your spirit, your soul knows what is best for you. Don't let nobody else tell you that. Because as soon as you do, take that sword and cut those things out of your life. Cut through those clouds. Because look at it. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. And I know a lot of readers, a lot of people don't like to get on camera and share their experiences and cry because people feel some way about crying on camera. Like, fuck you. If you feel some type of way about me crying on camera, it's because you're insecure and showing your emotion. That has nothing to fucking do with me. I find it important to cry on camera and to just record my raw emotions because other people experience and feel these things. Why would I get on camera and show dead emotion when this is how I really feel? And more than likely somebody who's watching this, who it's resonating with, feels this way as well. Don't let nobody shame you for nothing. Don't let nobody shame you. When people start trying to shame you for shit that you do, take that sword and just cut it off. Cut it off. Cut it off. I don't care. Cut it off. Cut it off. Let it go. Cut it off. Cut it off. Because that one small concern that they feel like they have is going to turn into a million large concerns that will end up controlling your life, because it will turn from one detail to every fucking detail. I have nothing else to say. I have nothing else to say. I send you love. If this video resonated for you, the message is here. And if my delivery is really bad today, don't shoot me. Don't shoot the messenger. Don't shoot the messenger. I'm just doing what my heart told me to do. So I send you love. I send you peace. I send you healing. I send you clarity. I send you abundance. I send you the strength to release that which will not release you. I send you the strength to forgive but not forget, so that you always remember how strong you are and how strong you have always been. I send you the love, so that whatever love is missing from you, it is replaced with divine love. I send you abundance, to release your mind of lack, of poverty. You have more than you need. You always have. Don't allow other people's experiences to make you believe that your life is not worth what it is, that your life is not as amazing as it is, that you are not as abundant as you are, that you are not as divine as you are, as if you are not as loved as you are. You are loved, you are divine, you are abundant, you are prosperous. And I just saw Tintin when I opened my eyes. You are everything this world needs you to be, so keep being that. Fuck what other people have to say. They're on their own journey. If they can't mind their business, please do not allow them to come and mind yours.